Hey everyone, I'm Raz the Razplay, and this right here is my Atari 2600. What we're going to do today, I'm going to show you how to take this right here and hook it up to a new TV. Now you're probably thinking, Raz, that's impossible. You got here a single RCA cable. How's this hooking up to a new TV? Well, we're going to show you every adapter you need, everything you need to hook up. Down below in the description will be all the links you need for all the things to buy on Amazon. That way you can pick up all the stuff, get it all hooked up like I'm going to show you how to today. And then you'll be playing some Donkey Kong, Mega Mania, Pac-Man, maybe even ET, whatever you want. Now, before we get there, though, a couple of things. Number one, subscribe to the channel. We need your subscription right now. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. We can't do it without your help. Secondly, hit the bell notification. That way, if I go live or put up a new video, you'll know. And finally, hit a like, because that's what 90 people do. And also, the camera angle is really weird, so hit a like. There we go. Awesome. Now, let's get into the video. All right, so our first problem, like I said, is the cable. The single black RCA cable that won't hook in anywhere on the TV. So we take this right here. This is an RCA female to a coax male adapter. The link will be down below. You click on it, pick one up, it'll come into you. There you go. You'll be able to hook it up. So we're going to take this, the RCA female right there, to the RCA male, hook that up. There you go. Now this turns into essentially a coax cable. So if you had an older TV, you hook this in the back of the TV, screw it in. There you go. Put it channel 2 or 3, and voila, you've got Atari. But now we have to tackle the next problem, and that's going to be a little bit more tricky. This is how to get this thing to work on a newer TV. This, if you plug this in the back, hook it up, it's not going to work. If it does, great, try this first. But if it doesn't, well, we're going to need to have a little bit of fun here, and that's where part 2 comes in. And this right here is part 2 on how you're going to get to hook up to HD, sort of. Bear with me on this one. So this right here is called an Upscaler or an RCA to HDMI adapter. It's got USB power right there. So what you do is you hook in the wire to the USB power, plug this part into your TV. If you don't have that, get your smartphone plug that you have, hook that into that, plug it in the wall. There you go. You need power for this. So what you would do now is you'll take your RCA cable, that's your yellow, white, and red, or red, white, yellow, depending on how you're looking at it. You take one of those, you hook that in, you put an HDMI cable here, doesn't come included, I'll have a link for that, don't worry. Take an HDMI cable, you plug that in there, and voila, you hook that in your TV, and now you've upscaled whatever you have attached to it. So whether it be a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, whatever you have, it'll upscale that, go into the TV, it can pick up the signal. There you go, you've got whatever you're playing in 1080p. But the problem is, Raz, we have this here and this here. These don't work. So how do I go from coax to RCA? Well, my friend, we're about to show you, and we're going to go old school for it. Stay tuned. And this here, ladies and gentlemen, is my secret weapon to make this connect with this. Raz, that's impossible. There is no way a giant gray brick could help you hook up a coax to an RCA. Oh, but there is. And this, my friends, you can only find at the thrift store. I can't put a link down below for Amazon because they don't make these anymore. And if they do, well, I wouldn't even want to know how much it would cost. So go to your local thrift store and you can find, that's right, a VCR, a very dirty, old, crusty VCR. You can find one at any thrift store close to you for relatively cheap. Until they catch on about this, then it'll be like $400 pop. So get one now. Anyway, so here is how this works. Let me flip this over here. Oh, man, this is heavy. I apologize if you hear any banging noises. All right, so we got coax in and we got RCA out. This is key. So what you're going to do, because there's really no way to split a coax signal into an RCA signal unless you use one of these bad boys. Now you can probably do this with maybe a Blu-ray player. Look into it, check it out. But you're gonna go coax in right there, right? Nice and simple. So you got your RCA cable plugged into your coax right there, RCA male, RCA female, coax male into the VCR. And secondly, you're gonna have on the out, this is the out, I had to redo this, you got your red, you got your white, and you got your yellow. So there you go. Now you've got your coax in to your RCA out. Once you have that, yes, this will work. I apologize for the noises. Don't knock out the microphone. No turn spin. Thank you. There we go. All right. And then finally, you're going to have on the other end, you've got your same cables, right? Now remember, you got your coax going in, and then you've got your red. Make sure you can hook them up to the right spots. There you go. There's your audio right there. There's your video signal. The yellow is your video signal. Remember that. These are your audio. That's your video. There you go. So those are hooked up like that. Now, you have that hooked up there. Finally, and again, this will be linked down below because sometimes you don't have enough HDMI cables. You're not like me. You don't have 87 kicking around the house, which I probably do. You take your HDMI cable, all right? You plug that in right there on the side. Ta-da, nice and simple. Over here, it says 720p or 1080p. You can do either one. There you go. Stick it on 1080p. And then finally, and we don't have this hooked up to a TV right now, so I'll have to show you it. It is, where's my cable? Where are you? Get over here. Man, how long is the thing? A long cable. All right, and then you'll take this side right here, and you plug that in the back of your TV. All right, so you go to HDMI 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, you plug that in, and then once we have everything set up, I will show you how to properly, I guess, set everything. It's going to be a bit of a trial and error, depending on the VCR, but we'll show you how it sets up, and then hopefully we'll have a working picture. And now a word from our sponsor, and that sponsor, well, it's me. Now, we've already said how you can subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, drop a like to help us out, as well as commenting down below, but there's 2 other ways that you can help us out right now if you so choose. Number 1, we have a merch store. It has things like a fanny pack, leggings, t-shirts, a really cool water bottle. It's got so many things that you can pick from. Head down to the link below, check out the merch store, maybe pick something up. And secondly, you can become a member of the channel now. For just $2.99 a month Canadian, you can get a membership, join the channel, get some emojis, badges, show off, and really help us out. So those are 2 ways, as well as the subscribing and everything else. So thank you so much if you choose to help. If not, it's still cool. Thanks for watching the video. Now, let's get back at it. All right, you'll have to apologize for the audio quality and the whole janky setup we got here, but I had to do this quickly. So we're going to recap one more time. We've got your Atari, we've got your VCR, and we got all the cable hookups, right? So we have, starting with the Atari, you've got your RCA cable coming out with the coax adapter going into the in for the VCR. Then you've got the red, white, and yellow cable coming out of the VCR from the RCA out to the side right there. As you can see, you got the input right there, right? So from there, you've got the HDMI cable going around back to the back of the TV, which is, I think is HDMI 4 I put mine on. And we've got the power cable right here hooked into the TV because I have a USB. If you have a USB hookup to your TV, hook that in there. So there you go. Everything is set up. Everything's ready to go. It's on channel 2, so you'll have channel 2 there. And if you look right here, can I see it? Can I see it? It is channel 2 or 3. I've got it set to 2. Where are you? Right there. You can go to 3, but I got it set to 2. All right, so there we go. And we've got Defender in. Now, will this work? Let's find out. We're going to step away so you can't see my reflection. Power's on the VCR. It's on channel 2. And, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. There is your Atari hooked up to a 4K TV. Now, let's get back to the desk where I can actually outro this properly. But there you go. There's your whole setup. Everything's done. We'll recap from the desk. All right, now it's time for the recap. We're going to try and do this without making a giant mess or a lot of noise. I have cables everywhere. So you've got, to start with, you've got your RCA cable right there from the Atari. Goes in the RCA female of this adapter here. Again, all links will be down below for Amazon. Go check those out and buy some things. You got that going in there. There's your coax cable. You hook that in to the input on the VCR where the coax goes. Then from there, you take these bad boys here, you put them in the output. You run that cable all the way over to the upscaler here. All right, you put that in there, and then on the other side you have an HDMI cable. This right here, this is your power. It's your USB power. Now you can either you hook that up to your TV itself, all right, or you use what you'd have for your smartphone, the little AC adapter for your smartphone, put that on the end there, plug it into the wall, you're good to go because it needs power. Got it? This right here is your HDMI cable. This runs out to your, oh, there we go. Take that right there, you plug it into your TV, you find the HDMI part, make sure you turn the power on the VCR. You put it to either channel 2 or channel 3, and like I said up here, channel 2, where you at? Right there, channel 2, channel 3, there you go. You put it up to color, or black and white, whatever you want. Oh yeah, it was on black and white, didn't even realize that. All right, put it on color or black and white, there you go, turn the power on. Ta-da, there you go, and you'll have your Atari working. So there you go, that's how to hook up an Atari to a newer TV. Hopefully I helped you. If I did, like I said, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification, drop a like. It's what nice people do. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Ciao.